Hey everyone, this is Tappers here again, and welcome to Wily Stage 2. Basically a more vertical and death pit related stage where there's a bunch of bladers and a bunch of other stuff, like the beginning of what could be a boss rush, but not really a boss rush because we fight two in this stage. The first being Cutman, who is, I'm not going to say a complete pushover because he has ended a few attempts of this stage. And also, fun fact, the Wily Stage 1 that you saw earlier was a completed attempt that I completed several months back, and this one was actually done the other day, so there's that. And we also have a Leckman, but I think he doesn't really need any explanation what I'm doing, because why wouldn't I do this trick when there's still the whole rest of this stage? Because we're only a minute in, and this isn't even like the worst part, because the worst part starts right as we fall down this hole, because this one I thought would cause a little more problem, but I kind of planned it out where that first bob-omb, yeah, totally a bob-omb, where I would just basically go jump while it explodes above me so that I don't have to worry too much. This part is the single worst thing ever. Or, okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but this is really stupid. You have these tight little passageways that you barely can squeeze in, and it's basically almost pixel perfect. I don't even know if I should even call it pixel perfect, but you basically have to take out these octopus batteries in order to get through, and then basically, I mean, look at this. I can barely even fall down because either I have to because it's like the controls are so stiff, and if you move a little too hard, you just end up skipping over the hole like I did earlier. And then you basically have to jump in, shoot, jump out, and you may not even hit the octopus battery at the same time. Then there's the fact there's no visual cue as to how long it takes before they transverse to the other side. Fortunately, that's kind of the last one where you have to jump back and forth. But then there's this, where you have to drop down and get to that ladder. I've lost a few attempts because I tried to wait until they synced up at a good time, but then I would get hit in the back of the head. But instead I just kill those ones and just be done with it. This one kind of just get down there, take out the enemies, and then we enter the boss at long last after like 3 minutes or so. This is Copy Robot, which after 1,000 years of waiting for this boss to spawn, because oh my god, it's Mega Man, oh, it's totally me. You gotta battle to fight oneself, or I don't remember the Persona song, but it doesn't matter. So this boss I thought would give me a very hard time, but after a lot of practicing, I kind of figured out a pattern to take him out. I mean, it's not super risky strats, but it's at least it goes by a somewhat decent pace. Basically, Copy Mega Man wanders back and forth and shoots at 3 different intervals. 2 of the times are like near the center, and then the other is when he approaches the almost the very end, as you see. Sorry if I'm yawning, but basically what I do is I try to shoot him as he's about to shoot or when he's shooting, or I jump and then fire off a shot and then he runs right into it. I have to be really careful because if I'm not, he will jump right into me, or I screw up the pattern and then he just kind of body slams me and I get paralyzed and get flinch hacked. And Mega Man is doing a little epileptic light show there. Not light show, just some jittering Wiggletron stuff. But yeah, that's the end of stage 2, which then introduces some Wily 2 music, sort of, but that's besides the point. So next time, we'll be going to stage 3. This has been Tapper's, and I'll see you later.